Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny. I'm a tropical Western astrologer for those of you that are new to me. For those of you returning, you know that I have never done this before, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing a daily update on the astrology of September 2025, the energy update. I'm going to be pulling a card on the astrology. I'm going to be talking about the energy of September because let's be honest, I've been coaching all year long on leading up to this month. This is eclipse season and oh, so much more. So, yes, I've always been saying that there's these five outer planets, four of them are changing sign in 2025. And the fifth one was Pluto that started the whole party in November of 2024, changing into Aquarius once and for all. And so here we are. Five outer planets changing signs within months of each other. This is unprecedented. Us astrologers can't find a time in history when this has happened. And yes, it does suggest new era energy, a whole new beginning, huge, huge, huge endings and closures for huge, huge, huge new beginnings. It's new earth, it's the new world, it's the new us. It's us connecting with our highest timeline. Okay. It's us connecting with our future self and getting onto that timeline that we know we belong on. So, what I'm going to do first is just give a quick overview of the September 2025 astrology, and then I'll go into each day. Okay. So, I'm going to share the screen. I hope you love the cosmic background. I got all this organized. Hopefully, I'm doing it right. Okay. Hopefully, I know what I'm doing. Okay. And so I'm sharing screen now, and then I'm going up here, right? Yeah, I'm going here, and then I'm going here, and I'm going to share this, and I'm going to present. Here it is, September 2025. Do you love it? Okay, so bear with me. I have not done this before on video, and so hopefully you can follow along quite well. And you can screenshot this so that you can get an overview and you can study this yourself. So I've done the research and I've been looking at the cosmos for September 25. And I've been coaching people not only about these five outer planets that I keep talking about, changing the new era and all that stuff, but I've also been coaching people that 2025 equals nine, and now September is nine. These are the endings that the cosmos have been urging us to close the door, stop doing the bad habit, say goodbye to that relationship that is no longer serving you. Get rid of the toxic or the old. Do we need to label it toxic? Maybe we do, but maybe what we're trying to say is that's the old version of us that is no longer going to be serving us in the new chapter. And so September 2025 is the pivotal. This is it. And I want to talk about the bigger picture that it's setting up for as well. Okay, so here we are, September 2025, eclipse season is coming. Well, it was kickstarted. If you follow my videos, you saw that I said that it technically started on the August 2022 0 degree new moon in Virgo. So that was not an eclipse, but it was very eclipsy. It basically kickstarted eclipse season for September. So we're in it. Okay, we're in it. But here are the actual eclipses of September right here. September 7, we've got a full moon lunar eclipse at 15 degrees Pisces. So you need to know your birth chart. If you don't know your birth chart, by all means, reach out to me because we need to know where these eclipses are hitting our particular birth chart, the area of life. This is where we need to know what we need to close the door on, what we need to say goodbye to so that we can have the big, bold new beginning. And then September 21, we've got the new moon solar eclipse at 29 degrees Virgo. Okay, but sure, there's other things too in September of 2025, and here they are. Okay, Saturn retrograde goes into Pisces on September 1. So the first day of September. So we're going to talk about that for September 1. This is huge. Saturn is already retrograde and it goes back into Pisces on September 1. Mercury moves through Virgo and Libra all of September. Very, very fast energy. Uranus stations retrograde on September 6. That's like right before the lunar eclipse. That's right. And that's when Uranus stations retrograde. We've got Mars entering Scorpio on September 22. Again, very fast energy, just like Mercury. Fast forward. The inner planets, the personal planets, are all going forward in September. So we're going to talk about that. We've got the Sun entering Libra, and it's the autumn equinox, both happening on September 22. And we've got Venus will enter, this is another inner planet moving very fast, and it's going to enter Virgo on September 19. So that's sort of a quick overview of the other things happening in September, besides, of course, eclipses. So, just to summarize what all of this means, this might sound like a lot of astrological jargon. I just wanted to summarize what this energy of September is here. So, all of the outer planets except for Jupiter will be retrograde in September. Okay. While all of the interpersonal planets are direct. So that's very interesting. The outers are retrograde, the inners are direct. So this might feel like we want to move forward in our personal lives, but there's blocks and restrictions, like bigger blocks, red tape, like the you feel like you can't move forward because of all these big things in your way. It might feel like that in September, you know, also with all this eclipse stuff going on. And then the other thing is it might feel like it's a stall in our plan. But I want to encourage you that you just know that there is a bigger picture here and it's trying to unfold. And it's our higher self asking us for patience and focus and discernment and getting the job done right, not getting the job done fast. So that's what the outer planets versus the inner planets are doing. Inner planets, personal planets, all going forward and straight, quick, quick, quick. That's Venus, that's Mercury, that's Mars, that's the sun, quick, 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 quick. We know this energy well. But then the outer planets, so further away, we're not quite as in tune with them as we are the personal planets. They're all stationing retrograding, asking us to relook, reanalyze, and give it a stalled moment. And I strongly feel that it's actually the cosmos helping us because there's going to be such huge changes in all of our lives in September with these eclipses happening on the 7th and 21st. Of course, it's not on the day of. So for some people it is, but give or take, a 10-day period, stuff happens around eclipses. Stuff comes into our life, stuff ends. Big endings, big closures, big new beginnings, stuff that we never even could have imagined, stuff like this. So I feel like the cosmos are helping us with the outer planets going fast, or sorry, the inner planets going fast, but the outer planets asking us to slow down, have some discernment. Okay. We need to tap into our heart center so that we know what's the best direction for us. We need to have focus. Focus on the monkey mind. The monkey mind is going fast this month. Lots of overthinking, lots of monkey minding. But the outer planets are asking us to have some focus and do this on the daily and have some discernment. So I feel like there's such huge astrology happening in 2025. So, or in September, yes, in 2025, but in September of 2025, this is the crescendo. This is when it changes. This is when all of life is going to change for us. And it's almost like October 1st, 2025 is the new year. It's almost like that. It's almost like here is the new beginning. And it's setting us up for this huge conjunction that's happening in February of 2026. And we're going to be talking about that in these dailies, about how the cosmos are urging us strongly to have the focus, have the patience, work on the thing, set the boundaries, and make some big decisions so that by February 20th, 2026, when there's this huge conjunction that we're going to be talking about, it's going to change everything. And it truly is new era energy. And by then we have built the thing, right? By then we have focused on the thing, right? And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you go through your birth chart so that you can know where this energy is hitting you. So that's what I'm going to be doing on these dailies. And I'm so excited to be here for you. This is the first time I've ever done this, like I said. So bear with me. I'm learning all the things along with you, and I am setting the structures and building the thing and making the dream a reality every single day and focusing on it every single day, which is exactly what the cosmos are urging us to do. So let's pull a card on just September 2025. Woo! It's coming out. They're coming out. Okay, they're coming out. Here you go. Here you go. We're going to put those back in and we're going to pull a card for September 2025. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, this is the card for September 2025. Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, can you see it? There it is. Knight of Wands in reverse. So when he's upright, he's not quite the king. So the King of Wands is extremely magnetic and knows how to manifest all the things, and things just come to him so easily. So he's trying to get there, but he's not quite the king and he's not quite as magnetic as he wants to be. So this is sort of how we're feeling. Like we can feel this energy. It's extremely palpable. We're not exactly sure how to get there yet. We're not quite the king yet. I get it. We're all there. Okay. And so that's why I'm here to step you through this energy. I've said so many times, if I had a nickel for every text message that has come through from friends, family, clients going, what the heck is going on with these cosmos? I get it. It's a lot. So that's why I'm here. And we're going to look into every day of September, what is going on with the cosmos. And you're going to see that the first week, the first 7 days of September is so much. And so I'm really looking forward. Just even the first week of September is so much energy. So by all means, stick with me, ask me the questions. And if you like the way that I coach and I teach, then by all means, sign up with me in September because my prices will be increasing in October. I do one-to-one coaching. We can dive deep into all the things. I do astrology readings for chart reading for 1 hour, and I also have a membership. So check out my services, sign up with me this month, and follow me on these daily updates. September 16, we've got a new player on the scene today. He's coming in hot. Yesterday, we had the new player coming in, and it was Mars trining Venus. And so it was that masculine energy coming in and saying, okay, so we've given you some days of ease and flow amidst this sandwich of eclipses. There was ease and flow, there was ease and flow, there was ease and flow. And then, yes, yesterday, ease and flow between the divine feminine and masculine. And now there's another divinely masculine energy coming in today, and it's urging us strongly to prepare. So I can't wait to tell you all about it. Let's get there. Let's get to the charts. Here I am. Here we are. 16th, bring this down. Present, present. So I've made this shorter now because, wow, we're more than halfway through the month now, aren't we? This September one I keep telling you about. This is Saturn going back into Pisces. Pisces and Virgo are the axis of these eclipses. So Saturn's involved saying, grow the fuck up and do the damn thing. Set the boundaries, say goodbye where you need to say goodbye, build the damn thing, right? So it's there, it's still there, and it's there all month, and it's telling us to do this damn thing, right? So lots of other things happened. We had the eclipse here. We had Uranus stationing retrograde the day before the full moon total lunar eclipse in Pisces. Lots of other things that I keep talking about daily. Lots of ease and flow in the last few days. And then yesterday, Venus was sextiling Mars. So this is divine feminine, and now divine masculine came into the picture. So were you embracing the high vibe of Mars? Because Mars is the god of war. And so if you're a Mars person, I'm a Mars person. I told you this yesterday. I'm ruled by Mars because I'm an Aries sun and a Scorpio rising. So both ruled by Mars. Mars rules me. So I know high vibing Mars energy well. I also know low vibing and shadow vibing Mars energy well. So you have to dig yourself out of the shadow hole. You get your shadow work journal. This is mine, and this is available. You'll see that my store is linked. I have an Amazon store. You can buy all these things, all these books I talk about, and all the things, my cards that I use. They're all booked. They're all linked in my Amazon store, so you can check that out. So the shadow vibe of Mars is war, war, going to war, fighting, 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 right? And so high vibing Mars, there's an opportunity for high vibing Mars, and high vibing Mars knows what to do, makes the decision, and does the damn thing. That's high vibing Mars. So low vibing Mars, shadow vibing Mars is at war because you're at war with yourself. That's why you're fighting. That's why you're picking on your husband. That's why you can't get along with all the people. That's why you're like honking your horn in traffic and then you're blaming other people. That's why you blame other people for all your things, is because it's that shadow vibing, low vibing, masculine energy of the blame game, and you're at war with yourself. You're at war with what's going on up here, right? And so high vibing Mars people, high vibing Mars energy knows what to do and does the damn thing and doesn't let anyone step in their way, right? And it's like, okay, so well, my mom said this, and I was raised in this religion, and I just can't do it that way. Okay, fine. Then you're going to be at war with yourself. So, or you're just going to be like, look, I love you all and thank you so much for all the lessons, but I'm going to do it my own way. You don't have to fight with anyone. There's no need to fight. You just go do it. So that's what yesterday was all about. We've had all this ease and flow energy, the sun sextiling Jupiter. This is all like astrological jargon, but basically what it said was get into that lazy river, put your crown on, get into that ease and flow, get into that ease and flow, get into that ease and flow. Stay in the ease and flow, but now you know what to do. That's what yesterday was. Now you've been easing and flowing, and now you know what to do. Now you've got the idea. Now you're going to go do the damn thing. So now September 16, we got a new player. We got a new player. He's coming in hot because he's coming in twice. So first of all, Moon enters Leo. It's out of Cancer, and that's okay. So there was so much Moon in Cancer. Oh, I love being Moon in Cancer. It's so much. Another example of why it was so ease and flow. Now Moon's in Leo. So it's not that the Moon doesn't like being in Leo, it just doesn't belong there anymore, right? It belongs in Cancer, and the second favorite home is Taurus. So now it's in Leo. It doesn't hate being in Leo. Leo is the king. It's masculine energy. Leo is the king. Okay, so we got the king energy, and yesterday was the queen. We were full on queen because the moon is the queen and the sun is the king. So now we've got the queen, the moon in Leo, that Leo rules the sun. So the queen is in the king's house. So with the queen going into the king's house, she can come in and be nitpicky. Oh, I don't like it like that. Oh, I'm gonna fight with you. Da 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 da. Or the queen can come into the king's house and say, okay, let's work together. The moon and Leo can be wonderful. The queen and the king can be together. It can happen if you're willing to let go of all your nitpicky perfectionism, blah, blah, blah. And that's such a part of this eclipse story because that's low vibing Virgo that I'm always talking about. This in my shadow workbook, as well as my intro to astrology. I show you high vibe and shadow vibe of every single sign. Okay, every single sign I go over high vibe and shadow vibe. And Virgo, this is the Virgo page, and this is the shadow vibe of Virgo. I'm not picking on Virgos, I'm saying we all have this. And the shadow vibe of Virgo is being extremely nitpicky and perfectionist, right? And critical. So, are you going to be all critical with yourself? Are you going to be self-criticizing? Are you going to be critical with your husband? All that stuff. That can come up today. And then this is what else can come up today. Okay. But again, are you going to go for the high vibe or are you going to go for the shadow vibe? Venus, so the goddess of love, right? The queen, she was not the queen, but Venus is that divine feminine that was evolved yesterday. So Venus is trining Chiron today. Okay. She's trining Chiron and she's trining Mars. So she's still trining Mars from yesterday, but Chiron's now come into the picture. And so Mars is now opposite Chiron. Okay. So Chiron's being activated twice today. It's trining Venus, so it's similar to yesterday. Venus sextiling Mars. Okay. And then Mars, which is in Libra, is opposite Chiron in Aries. Okay. So this is the divine feminine and the divine masculine, strongly urging you to heal the old wounds because Chiron is the wounded healer. Let's talk about Chiron for a hot minute. As the myth goes, Chiron was born half man, half animal. So his mother abandoned him at birth because she said, "Oh, you're ugly and I don't know what you are." So abandonment wounds is Chiron. Okay. So then Chiron grows up and then gets hit with this arrow, and it's a poisonous arrow, and it makes him immortal. So now he's got this abandonment wound. Now he's ugly. He doesn't know where he fits in society. He feels like an alien. And then he gets hit by this arrow. Now he can't die. So he goes on living for centuries. And then finally, one day, Chiron says to himself, "Look, if I'm going to heal myself, the only way I'm going to heal myself is if I heal myself. Nothing's going to heal me. I've been alive for centuries trying to find the elixir, trying to find the pill, trying to find the cure, but I've now realized it's going to be me." So he did. He cured himself. So wherever Chiron is in your birth chart is where you heal yourself and then you teach others how you healed this part of yourself, right? So if you want to book a reading with me, now's the time because October 1st, my prices go up. So Chiron's under the picture. He's the wounded healer. He is the healer. He is ruled by Virgo. Chiron's ruler is Virgo. High vibing Virgo is the healer. High vibing Virgo is here to serve humanity and teach people how to heal themselves. That's exactly what Chiron does. Okay, so Venus is trining. It's an ease and flow with Chiron. And then Mars is opposite. So Mars was involved yesterday. Mars is involved today, opposite Chiron. Okay, so this is the divine feminine and the divine masculine getting activated again today. So yesterday on September 15th, there was an activation between the two. And now again, you've got to heal yourself. Today on September 16th, you are being advised strongly. If there are those stories that you are just not dropping, I keep talking about these victim stories that you continue to tell. Either you're saying it or you're writing about it, or it's just playing over and over in your head, and it's that victim story. And again, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying we don't honor our pain, right? But it's time to do the shadow work on it and transmute that energy. It is time. It is time for you to own it. And that's what Chiron teaches us. That's what he taught us. And we're all being advised to be the great healer of ourselves. Then therefore, when one woman in her whole lineage heals herself, when that woman finally heals it, she heals her entire lineage. And that means the ancestors that have left, and as well as the babies that we have birthed, right? And every single woman that follows, and every single person that follows, okay? So we don't get stuck in our trauma bonding, okay? So this is something I used to do for sure. You'd get together with girlfriends and you'd trauma bond, right? This happened to me. Here's my story. Yeah, okay. Gossip, gossip, gossip. Victim stories on loop. Victim stories on loop. We are stopping that. That is not serving us any longer. This is something that we're learning from these eclipses, that victim stories, trauma bonding keeps you in victim loops and you don't heal yourself. Okay, because it's like, oh yeah, no, she said it. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's all happening. And it's just like on loop and it's on repeat. And these are your programs. And that's why I wrote this book. Because we need to take charge of our emotions so that our emotions don't take charge of us because stress hormones are addictive. So it's an addiction. It's an addiction, just like booze and smoking. It's addicting to hold on to our trauma stories and to keep retelling them. Eclipse energy activation, this one, with Chiron involved now. Are you emotionally, spiritually, and energetically ready for the huge new beginning? Chiron has joined the party today, is what I'm trying to say. Chiron is ruled by Virgo. This is a Virgo solar eclipse, and it's at the 29-degree mark, and that is the graduation point. That is like, have you taken full responsibility for yourself? Have you? Have you taken have you taken responsibility for yourself? Have you stopped telling the victim stories? Did you stop gossiping? Oh, I know. Oh, I know this is hard. Oh, I know the trauma bonding is so available for so many people. And even like coaches, like what I'm doing online, you can see it. You see it everywhere. And you see like the blaming of women everywhere. And it's like, it's like I'm laughing. It's funny. You can see it just with even people that call themselves healers. Chiron got involved now, and Chiron is ruled by Virgo. And you know it now. You're feeling it. You've got clarity. We've gotten clarity from the cards. We've gotten clarity from the charts. You have got clarity on what that full moon lunar eclipse on September 7th was urging you strongly to drop. You know now what needs to go. You know now. Because there's a new beginning. And it ain't nothing like you've ever known before. Here's the cards. So you got the Nine of Swords again. We got this one yesterday. This one's upright. This is the drama queen. You are addicted to your stress hormones. Stress hormones are addictive. So it doesn't make you bad. But this is the drama queen card. As a reader, this is the drama queen card. It doesn't make you bad. It's just what you're used to. You were raised in this. It's been like, you go like like on Saturday Night Live, the church lady. So if you're my generation, you know the church lady, right? And it was hilarious. And so the church lady was like gossiping about everyone at church. And it's like, oh my God, that's totally like not the point of going to church. Like you're actually not supposed to gossip about people. Isn't that what Jesus taught? Like love others like you love yourself. Isn't that what Jesus taught us? So it's like the most hilarious thing, this church lady, because it's funny because they were all like that. They're all judging everyone. So it's like you get addicted to judging people. You get addicted to all the drama. Oh, so and so, they're breaking up now. Ooh, like you get addicted to this and trauma bonding. Get together with your girlfriends and bit, 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 bit. You got this card yesterday too. But you've got some new clarity. You're not sure what to do with it yet, but there is something new. There's a new mindset. It might even be what I'm talking about. But for you, you'll know what it is. There is new clarity coming in. Okay. Ten of Wands. I love this card upright. So, okay, look, he's got the 10 wands. There are no other wands to pick up. So it's like he's gone along the road and look, the castle's there. The crown, put the crown on, right? Like this graduation point at the 29-degree Virgo mark. So, in other words, he's gone along his life. She has had to pick up these wands. It's like, okay, I'll keep going. I've got the passion to keep going because wands is very passionate. I can still do it. I still got the piss and vinegar in me. I can still do this. The castle's just about there. Okay, it's exciting. You've got a decision to make, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, you've got a decision to make. And so maybe it's about all these things I'm talking about, but for you, it might be totally something different, like a job. Pentacles is money. You've got a decision to make. Let's see yeah, the Queen. So as a reader, I use the Nine of Pentacles. That's my Beyonce card, meaning a Beyonce card is like she's independent woman. She's got money in the bank. She knows exactly. This came in reverse. So it's like, I'm not feeling like Beyonce yet. I'm not feeling like Beyonce yet. It's okay. There has been some new clarity delivered. The new beginning is coming on this solar, and it's a biggie. This one's big. This is a graduation point. Chiron's helping you now. Do the shadow work. If you don't know how to do shadow work, get my shadow work book. Okay, here's the card. Fatima, the mother of imams. Love is my lineage. Wasn't I just saying that when one woman heals, she heals her entire lineage, people that came before, people that come after. Love is my lineage and gratitude is my religion. That's a religion I can believe in, belong to. Love that. Yeah, stay true to you. Stay true to you. There has been some clarity that's come in. You don't know what to do yet with it? That's okay. This new moon, solar eclipse, is a new moon on steroids. It's a graduation point. It's opening a new door to a new world that you probably didn't even know about, something you couldn't have even imagined, maybe. Or maybe it was a faraway dream, and we got the inner child card yesterday, and maybe it was a faraway dream many, many moons ago, and you totally forgot because you lost it. You lost that inner child spark and passion. It's okay because this card says that, along the road of life, you've still had passion to keep going. You're still here. So congratulations, you're still here. It's coming in. It's coming in hot. This new idea, this new world, this new era, this eclipse season is big. And that's why I'm here delivering these daily updates. Let me know how these daily, are you loving these updates? Tell me everything. I'm loving your feedback. Okay, see you tomorrow.